Alright, hey there fellow Dream Eaters, this is Yume Nabi here, and today we are playing chapter 3 and 4 of Cinderella Phenomenon. I haven't, yeah, it's been, I was supposed to, honestly, I was supposed to finish the game up a while ago, but yeah, things didn't work out, so now I'm playing chapter 3 and 4 of the game. I was gonna cancel this stream again because I did not want to play this game, honestly. But like, I can't keep avoiding this game because I paid $9.99 for this game, so it's like I can't, I can't, I can't do that. So yeah, so I need to finish this game, at least finish this route before I play any other different game. So where's display capture? There you go. All right, let's see. Oh shoot, it's not showing up. Okay. Um. I left on this chapter. Yeah, chapter 3. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I just gotta finish 2 chapters. Just 2 chapters. That's my minimum. All right. I gotta focus and focus because this is a visual novel game, and I get too tired with these type of games. Not tired, but I get like it's just exhausting talking so much. I'm used to just reading in my head. Real. When we returned to the palace last night, Rod immediately returned to bed. I was up all night thinking about him and how strange he has been acting. Uh, I am resolved to pry some answers from him today, which is why I'm standing outside the throne room, waiting for him to finish his lesson with M. Kinda weird, but I mean, we're couples, so it's okay. My heart sinks when M exits with a gloomy expression on her face. Did something happen? Rod looks exhausted. Oh, it's because of what we did last night. Don't worry, you know, it's just couple things. That's what I tend to find out. Oh, okay, I don't know what's going on then. Whatever it is, I'm sure you'll figure it out. I hope so. Or you guys can talk to each other like regular couples and communicate. Oh my. M gives me a confident pat on the shoulder as I enter. Inside, Rod is standing by the window, his back to me. He's probably exhausted from all the politics. I would be too. I do not like politics. Rod? Rod looks so stressed, not my baby. When he turns to face me, he looks downtrodden? Downtrodden? Is it enough to make my heart sink? Okay, what I like to do when I don't know words, I like to Google them because it's important to have a good vocabulary and to know stuff. And I don't like reading stuff and it throws me off my immersion. Downtrodden, oppressed or treated badly by people in power. Oh, he's oppressed. They could have just said that, but they used another big word. Oh, Yume. May I speak with you? There is a long pause before he nods. I said this yesterday as well, but you did not seem well when we were having lunch at the Martian. Are you alright? I'm fine. You keep saying that, and I know it's not the truth. Do you trust me so little? Like, for real. We're supposed to be married. Like, can you just trust us? Rod's expression shudders. Shudders? Never. I trust you with my life, Yume. I love that type of love. Then why won't you talk to me? I move closer, close enough to examine his face. The dark circles are still there, and I can still tell from his rigid posture that he is tense. I know that. I know what we can do. His dark circles are kind of cute, though. He looks. I like his face. Were you up again last night? I thought you said you were going to rest early. I did go to bed early, but falling asleep is another thing entirely. Wait, what kept you awake? I just have a lot on my mind. You know, when I have like a lot on my mind and the voices in my head just keeps talking to me and won't let me go to sleep, I just keep on, I just read webtoons, or I just watch some old Among Us videos, or just watch people play games. I don't know, just keep me, just keep me occupied instead of thinking about those other things. Is there anything I can do to help? Ross shakes his head. Thank you for worrying about me, Yume, but this is something I need to sort out myself. I guess I'm marrying myself because, like, I thought marriage was an equal thing or supporting. I don't know. It's not that I don't trust you. I don't have the right words yet. Okay, I'll wait for you. You need to stop pushing yourself, Rod. We all have our limits. Rod stiffens. My microphone, like, is my microphone good? Rod's defense. I know that, but I didn't sacrifice everything just to hit a wall like this. She looks so worried. He looks so cute. He offers a feeble smile. You know what? You're right. Maybe the rest will do me some good. I'll see you later, Yume. I forgot what he said. He heads for the door, his shoulders slouch beneath some invisible weight as he exits. Man, that's a man who has so much responsibility. The sudden solitude falls on my shoulder like a cold blanket. I wish suddenly, with all my heart, that he had never made that wish. But I mean, if he never made that wish, then everybody would think that you guys are all freaks who, who date your sibling. That's why he had to make everybody forget you guys are step-siblings, you know? It's sad, but that's the world you live in. You. Rod seems to only become more frazzled over the next couple of days. There has been no improvement in his condition. He tells me that his exhaustion stems from the stress he is under to meet everyone else's expectation, but that he just needs to become accustomed to them. But he says that every day, and there's still no changes. This can't go on. I'm worried about his health. I force myself to stop pacing. If he's not worried about himself, then perhaps I ought to make this about me. Because it's all about me, right? I could tell him that my worry for him makes it impossible for me to focus on anything. That's kind of diabolical. I like that. I nod to myself and mind made up, walk out of the room to find Rod. I ask around the palace, but through my search is extensive. Rod is nowhere to be found. Is he finally asleep? I don't know. What's going on? Where's Rod? Where is he? I am just about to turn a bend to the corridor when M suddenly appears. Oh, Yume. I can't make different voices for these characters. Like, I don't know. I wish I could be a voice actor, but I'm not. I heard you've been asking around about Rod. Well, yes, do you know where he is? M crosses her arms and regards me through thoughtfully? I do. Let's talk in private. Talk in private? Why? I don't know. The walls have eyes and ears. You're royalty. People shouldn't know your business. Girl, get it together. I can see regardless of my confusion. We can speak in my room. I'll order some tea to be delivered. Oh, what's that sound? I thought that was changed. I thought someone was about to get locked up. On my command, the maids prepare and serve us biscuit and tea. Gross, that sounds dry as F. I dismiss them once they have set everything on the table, then turn to M expectantly. So, why are we having a private discussion? Well, it's about Rod, but I'm sure you knew that. Don't tell him I told you anything, okay? I don't know, I'll think about it. I won't tell, I promise. Yeah, no. M smiles, looking a little defeated. He's in the forest today, and he'll be there until sunset. Wait, why? Why he's in the forest? The forest? What is he doing there? Well, M's eyes flint to the biscuit on her plate. She fidgets, looking uncertain. It's okay, you don't have to tell me. I'll find out myself. Oh boy. Sorry. Do you at least have some idea of why he's acting so strange? Why is Rod acting so strange? I don't know, maybe it's the pressure of the politics because he has to do the king stuff because he's marrying a princess. Rod says he trusts me, but I assume there are some things he feels more comfortable telling M. They are siblings after all. But he's not comfortable telling his fiancé. M hesitates a moment before answering. I do, but not because he's willingly told me about it. M sips absently at her tea. You know how Rod is. He can be so secretive when it comes to his own matters. This is a severe understatement. Oh boy. I'm sorry for not saying anything. I don't want to put myself between the two of you. I know this is a personal matter. Yeah, it's too late for that, M. Why are you telling me where I can find Rod now? I've seen his exhaustion, same as you, and I'm worried about him. He won't listen to me, and so I'm hoping he'll listen to you. Honestly, I wish he would listen to me, because he didn't a couple days ago, so I don't know about now. Does Ophelia know? Yes and no. Mother knows he's stressed it, but I doubt. Wait, is that a word? Stressed it. Okay, yeah. But I doubt she knows how much he's been pushing himself. I sigh as I set down my cup. Like that. Thank you for telling me this, Em. Em smiles. Good luck, Yume. I don't know why, but I feel uncomfortable being near you. I don't know why, but you just... I know Em's a nice girl, but I don't know. Her presence just... I don't know. She just... I don't know why, but I just don't want to talk to her. Like, I'm just not in the mood. Like, it's supposed to be happily ever after time, and all I'm doing is talking to her or Ophelia. Or, like, I don't know. I just don't see enough... I don't feel it. This happily ever after is not my Cinderella story. After Em excused herself, I head out to search for Rod in the forest. I hear the familiar but no less shocking ring of metal against metal as I enter the forest. It is the sound of a battle. Our baby's in trouble. Sparring knights, perhaps. But why would they be practicing in the forest? I mean, why not? I mean, away from people's eyes. There are knights surrounding the perimeter, I hope I said that right, of the forest. So I know that whoever is fighting has permission and reason to be here. But I cannot imagine what it is. Maybe Rod is trying to train himself to be, like, strong for us. To protect us? I quietly weave my way through the trees, only stopping when I spot two men sparring at a distance. Sparring? Quickly, I duck behind a tree. Whoosh, whoosh. I stare wide-eyed at the sight before me. Again. Oh my god, it's Garland! Garland, shave that nasty beard off. I hate it. Nah, I am not cool with that. Garland, you thought that was cute, but it's not. Like, I don't like that. I know maybe he's trying to grow it out, but like, no. No. Are you sure? Maybe it would be best to take a breather. What is happening here? Rod has told me before that his swordsmanship is terrible, so I am perplexed to see him standing before a Garland with a sword, sweat dampering his forehead. He looks nice. I insist. Why is Rod wearing this hot, sweaty suit in the forest, sparring? See, that's why he's sweating so much, because look at him. And look at Garland. Like, Rod, you messed up just by choosing the wrong clothes. Rod just barely managed to block Garland's strike as he swings again at him. The force of the hit makes Rod stumble, and he trips and falls. Oh no! Sir Rod, are you alright? That's kind of embarrassing. Good thing he didn't see us look at him. I'm fine. Rod grasps Garland's hand and gets back to his feet with a groan. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put so much power behind that last strike. Don't say sorry. You don't have to apologize. I was the one who didn't react the right way. Rod wipes his forehead with the back of his hand. Let's do it again, one more time. Despite his clear exhaustion, Rod's eyes are filled with determination. I love to see a man determined. I'm proud of you. These look like lessons, but why did he not tell me about them? Why is he taking them in the first place? I don't know. And most importantly, why must all of this remain a secret? That's a good question. Why? There's so many whys, but no communication. Interrupt the fight? Leave? I don't know. Maybe we should... I don't know. What does the conch shell says about this? The holy conch shell says interrupt the fight. I step out of my hiding spot and slowly walk towards the dueling pair. So this is where you've been. Rod jumps. Garland immediately falls to one knee, looking flustered. Your Highness. Oh man, I didn't save that. Whatever. Hello, Garland. I'd like to talk with Rod alone. Garland rises to his feet and nod. Of course, Your Highness. Once Garland is gone, I turn to look at Rod expectantly. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading. What's happening here? How did you find me? Answer my question. Em told you where I was, didn't she? It doesn't matter how I found out. Answer the question, Rod. Oh, she's pressing him. Why do you continue to keep me in the dark? I want to help you. Rod shakes his head. I know. You want to help me, and I don't want you to worry, but Yume, this is something I can't accept your help with. Rod. Please, I know I'm worrying you, which is why I keep telling you not to worry about me. But when you tell her don't worry about me, she worries about you. I'm not keeping secrets that will hurt you, I promise. In the long run, this will be better for both of us. I would find that more convincing coming from someone who does not look like he's running himself dry. Yikes. Rod signs. I know I have no right to keep asking you to be patient, but please, I only need a little more time. Just a little. Just a pinch. I think back to our conversation in the throne room. Is this about needing time to find the right words? You could say that. Yeah, Rod is not good with his words. He had to have like a stuff. He had to use Sebi for his words for like a long time. Rod has always spoken more clearly through his action than his words. I have been patient all this time. I suppose I can continue to be so, but I will not allow you to keep your secret forever, Rod. I hope you know that. It's not forever. In fact, it's not for much longer at all. Soon, everything will make sense. And when I explain everything, you can scream at me all you like. Ah! Fine, I'll see you later then. Aww. I only have the energy to muster a weak smile before turning and heading back to the palace. Back to our ugly room. I haven't spoken to Rod since yesterday. We met briefly for breakfast, but he left soon, saying he has to catch up on some important reading. Oh. I cannot help but be disheartened. Ever since our courtship has made public, Rod has been busier than before. Whew. Okay, why is he overworking himself so suddenly? I choose to trust him, and yet I'm still anxious. Yume, focus. Delora is looking so beautiful. Delora's words jolt me from my musing. Sorry. Today, Delora is teaching me fire magic. I've only learned how to use ice and electricity so far. Like a jolty. Since this is our first lesson, Delora has assigned me reading before we actually start practicing. You can read about this. I am doing my best to concentrate on the words, but my mind constantly drifts to Rod. Delora flicks my forehead. Ouch! I flinch and glare up to her. What was that for? Do you even understand what you're reading? Of course. Really, because you've been staring at the same page for half an hour. I what? I glance at the book and I'm horrified to see I'm still on the same page. And that is kind of... yeah. Let me guess, you have a certain grumpy boy on your mind. Hey, no ice in the classroom. I pull back from the table when I realize there is frost creeping up the edges. Man, she is so mad. I close my eyes and take a few deep breaths to calm myself. When I open them again, the frost is gone. That bad, huh? Oh, God! He's keeping secrets. I dropped my phone. Sounds like a pride thing. Pride? Delora grins. Yeah, it does kind of sound like a pride thing. Rod has always been prideful, hasn't he? She sighs. Men, they can be so difficult. You sound as if you speak from experience. I mean, look at Delora. She looks like she has experience with, dealing with guys. I mean, come on. She's a beautiful woman. Believe it or not, I did have a husband once. Oh! Married. Her expression dampens. And a daughter. Oh! You did? Years ago, my husband was a human. He died many years ago. My little Lorraine. Oh, she dated a human and she outlived him. Oh. She shakes her head. Her voice is whispered thin when she continues. Let's just say the both of them are in a better place now. Oh. I never knew Delora had a family, but since her daughter is like, half witch, wouldn't she have lived longer? I don't know. Or maybe she has descendants and she's taking, maybe, and she has family. I don't. Delora, I am so sorry. Or maybe her daughter couldn't live long enough to have our family of her own also. Unexpectedly, Delora flicks my forehead again. What did I do? I'd rather see you annoyed than sad. Melancholy doesn't suit you, princess. Anyways, enough about me. We were talking about your relationship? She crosses her arm. Personally, I don't think it's worth worrying yourself over this. If Rod is so stubborn, let him stress himself out. Honestly, that is the right route to do because, like, if he doesn't care, why should I care? But at the same time, like, we're supposed to, like, be a couple and I'm supposed to, like, you know, I don't know. I guess we're supposed to, like, communicate with each other and stuff and get rid of his burden, but, you know, eh. But I worry about him pushing himself to the brink. Dolores snorts. Take it from me, there's only so much stress a body can handle before it shuts down. If Rod needs rest, he'll have no choice but to succumb to his exhaustion. Ooh, okay, that's true. That sounds awfully ominous. It does, but it might just be the thing to get him going. Dolores shrugs. Dolores, like, this does not involve me, but, like, you've fallen asleep during your lesson plenty of times because you overwork yourself. She's blushing. I swear, you two really are the same. Delora grins. Anyways, all relationships have their obstacles. You'll get past this. I turn back to my book with a groan. Though I try my best to resume studying, it is useless. My thoughts are much too scattered. In the end, Delora leaves early, telling me she will return when I am in a better headspace. Delora words calm my nerves some, but my agitation still builds throughout the night. Oh, okay. The chandelier. How does she have a chandelier and then she has a lamp right here? I glance at the faint sparks on my fingertips. I have to close my eyes and breathe to get them to disappear. An idea crossed my mind as I'm concentrating. Delora helped dispel some of my worries, if only temporary. Perhaps it would help to speak to someone else about this, someone who knows Rod better than me. I mean, the person who knows Rod better than you would be his mom, so let's ask Ophelia. I said that with a little oomph. Yeah, it's okay. I find Ophelia in the dining room. Hi. Oh. Seated in front of two maids holding up cloth samples. Good evening, Ophelia. Her expression brightens when she sees me. Oh, lovely. I could use your help, dear. She gestures to the sample. Which color should we use for the ball? White with gold trimmings or velvet with blue? Velvet with blue? Wait a second. Velvet and blue? Velvet's purple, right? Okay, blue and purple looks kind of ugly together. We're gonna go with the white and gold, okay? My eyes immediately settle on the white. Good job. The material is brighter, more eye-catching. White. White with gold trimming it is. The maids bow before leaving the room. Now that's done with, I need to make sure there are enough lilies for the festivities. Right, I keep forgetting the ball is in 2 weeks. Ophelia looks up. I'm assuming you did not come here to help me plan. What can I do for you, Yume? She gestures to the chair in front of her, and I sit with a sigh. It's about Rod. Let me guess. Secrets? I blink. So you know. I'm his mother. I always know. Mothers know best. Do you know he's actually opened up in recent years? He used to be much quieter. It is at times like this that I recall the kind of person he was when he was cursed. Even then he was keeping secrets. Dangerous secrets from me. He has always talked down on his own discomfort to put those he loved first. Ophelia laughs. I know it still seems like he's a closed book, but this is the way he's been for a long time. He's always been fiercely independent, and so determined he'll take on burdens without thoughts to how his well-being will impact others. You often have to read in between the lines with him to figure out how he's feeling. Maybe I need to be more practiced in reading him, then. Because right now, I am frustrated I cannot get him to open up to me. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there and get some water. Ophelia grasped by my hands and gave it a gentle squeeze. Ron never keeps secrets that would harm those he loved. But he has no qualms? Qualms? What? What is that word? An uneasy feeling of doubt, worry, or fear. Okay. Besides, he promised not to keep secrets anymore. Ophelia shakes her head. Perhaps he thinks he is keeping his promise. Maybe he feels the secret is different from the rest. I understand your frustration, Yume, but I believe if anyone can convince him to speak about things, it's you. Excuse me. After all, you did help break his curse. I have tried multiple times. I think you underestimate yourself. The old Rod would never have told anyone about his wish, but he told you, because he wants you. He wants all of us to trust him. Have you tried telling him how this is making you feel? We all know Rod can be self-absorbed when he's trying to do the right thing. I've told him I'm worried about him. But what about you? How do you feel? I pause back when I'm searching for Rod. I resolve to frame this issue around me rather than him. But I have not thought about my feelings, only my concern for him. Relationships are a give and take, Yume. Thinking about how this impacts you isn't selfish. It is necessary conversation. Exactly! Ophelia... Mother knows best. It is as if she reads the thought right from my mind. Then, I will try again. Thank you, Ophelia. Of course, you know I'm always here for you, Yume. Everything will resolve soon. You'll see. I hope so. The next day, I am on my way to my room for a magic lesson with Delora when I see familiar faces approaching from the other side of the corridor. Hey, it's what's her name? Jurian. She's alive in this room. I'm so happy for her. Honestly, I feel like I hear a new piece of gossip every hour. That girl is stupid beard. Isn't that the way it's always been right before a ball? All anyone whisper about are the secret courtship. It's ridiculous. Garland laughs. Well, but nobles need something to talk about. Oh! He smiles when he notices me walking towards them. The two knights bow. Greetings, your highness. Good morning, your highness. I said the wrong voices. Jurian and Garland, once distrusted by the knights, regained their titles years ago, or rather, they were promoted. Jurian is now the High Commander of the Order of Caldera, the first woman to ever receive the title. Oh, yeah, good, you go get it. Yeah, you go, girl. It wasn't long before she made Garland her second in command. We're sorry we couldn't accept the marching invitation. We were really looking forward to it, but that day just so happened to be the first day of training for the new recruits. Jurian was annoyed and... He smiles. Well, suffice to say that she made the new recruits work extra hard. Jurian huffs out a sign. You know that's not the reason I pushed him so hard. Aw, look at her blush. It is an effort to keep my lips from curling into a smile when I see the flush in Jurian's cheeks. She's so cute. Garland coughs. Anyways, next time we'll definitely come and by and visit. I'm sure everyone will love that. It seems we've been busy every day for... She considers. For forever, actually. Have you at least had enough time to treat yourself to some nights out? I don't know, like go on a date? Jurian mumbles something beneath her breath as Garland blushes. Oh, wait, what did she say? Speak up. This time, I cannot help but my smile. I found out the two of them were courting each other about a year ago. I was out on a midnight stroll when I saw them walking through the gardens hand in hand. Okay. Well... He glanced at Jurian, who looks moments away from bolting down the corridor. No need for details. I just wanted to make sure you two were doing well. We couldn't be doing better, right, Lan? Lan? Okay. They're giving each other nicknames. Some extra free time would be nice, but I'll take what we have. We'll be sure to make the next dinner, Princess. I'll look forward to it. As will we. They excuse themselves and I head off to my room. I have just pulled down one of the study books from my shelf when a voice caused me to jump in surprise. Princess! Sebi! The book falls from my hand as I roll towards my bedside table, where Sebi is for some reason sitting. How did he get here? Sebi, how did you get here? That's what I'm saying. How does this stuff appear? Ted Bunny or whatever he is get here? I leaned down to pick up the book. I asked. I'm trying to do a squeaky voice. I asked Em to leave me here. She was going to wait around too, but she ended up having to leave early for her lessons. That was garbage. That was terrible. Oh my god, I would be so cringe. We're sorry for barging into your room without permission. It should be. I have privacy. Why are you in my room in the first place? I'm here. I'm here about Rod, of course. He's making a mess of things as usual, so I came to clear things up. Okay, let me stop doing Sebi's voice. It's not giving. I don't have the voice for it. I raise an eyebrow as I seat myself on the bed. I wish you could still read his mind for me. I don't need to be able to read his mind to know what he's thinking. Rod always has been an uneasy read for me. That's why he doesn't take me around with him and now, you know? He knows I can see through him. I should just stop. Well, like, I should just stop. Sebi sighs. It gets really lonely in his room. I feel a soft twang in my heart. Perhaps Sebi is good at reading others as well, for he speaks up immediately. It's okay though. Em lets me ride around on her shoulder sometimes. So Rod won't take you with him because he's worried you'll reveal his secrets? More or less. So, are you here to give away all his secrets then? No! I promise I wouldn't say anything. Sebi laughs when I furrow my eyebrows at him. Then why are you here? Rod is bad at this sort of thing. I came to tell you that he's not keeping a secret from you, Princess. He's trying to surprise you. Oh, I like good surprise. Surprise? Still, Em's been telling me that he's really pushing himself. He is. That is the reason I've been so concerned. Princess, let me tell you something about Rod. He may seem quiet on the outside, but inside, his mind is so loud. He thinks about so many things all the time. He worries and he's stressed and overthinks about everything. Ugh, same. My mind gets loud too. Honestly, it's amazing he keeps it all to himself. Honestly, it's amazing. I don't know what the right words to say, but it's always good to have that person in your corner to talk to, because like sometimes the voices in your head just get so loud that it just feels overwhelming, and then it's just, I don't know, it just gets quiet after a while, because like then you realize there's nobody gonna be listening to you, only yourself. I don't know if I said that right. Back when I could read his mind, I didn't just read his thoughts though. I saw into his dreams sometimes too. Old faded memories that made everything make more sense. Memories of what? Let me remember. The toy is quiet for a few moments. Even though Sebi cannot alter his expression, I imagine his face scrunch up with concentration, and then Rod's father died of some incurable illness when Rod was only 8. Rod barely remembers him, but you know what he does remember? His father's final words. Take care of your mother and sister for me. He takes that promise seriously. Maybe too seriously. That's probably part of the reason Rod is the way he is. Why he's taken on so much responsibility and kept his worries to himself since he was young. Ah, god dang. Giving so much pressure to a kid. He always thinks he needs to be better. No, the best for his family. And I know he feels the same way about your relationship. But he doesn't need to be the way for me. I already love him the way he is. Sebi signs. But Rod doesn't think that way. He holds himself to a higher expectation. He always have. And I think he always will. Aww. He wants to be the most mature, most responsible, most dependable person he can possibly be. That's husband material. That's why he works himself so hard. That's why he sacrificed so much. I would tell you more, but Rod would kill me if he finds out I'm in your room. You told me enough, Sebi. Glad to help, Princess. That guy still can't do anything without me. I laugh. He really is troublesome, isn't he? Agree. Seppi signs. Anyways, I should be getting back to Rod's room before he returns. Hopefully, Em will be back soon, too. Oh, that must be her. Yeah, that's not her, that's Rod. I head over to the door. I expect to see Em on the other side, and I'm surprised to see Rod's instead. Rod? Hello, can we talk? I step to the side, using my body to hide Seppi from view. Let's talk somewhere else. Rod raises an eyebrow. Wait, why not just your room? I like a change of scenery. I've been stuck in here studying potion books all day. Rod looks at me quizzically. Then before I can stop him, he leans past my shoulder to peek inside. His eyes widen. Seppi? Oh, hi Rod! Busted. Seppi was... There's only one reason he'd be here. I was just trying to fix your mistake. Dang. Rod sighs deeply. I know. Rod grasped my hands and pulled me away from the door. Let's go. Wait, where are we? I'd rather talk to you without a certain nosy plush in the picture. Rod leads me to the throne room, which is empty at this time of day. He closed the door behind him, then turns to me with a sigh. So, how much did Seppi tells you? Enough, I think. Yume, I'm sorry. Before I can react, Rod wraps his arm around me from behind. Aww. Oh! He looks older. I like this picture. I am shocked too when he rests his chin on my shoulder. Shocked and then relieved. It is so nice to feel his touch again. I have missed it so much. I missed you, Rod. I missed you too. Missed you? I shiver at Rod's warm breath against my ear. I spoke to the king today. With father? Yes. I asked him for advice. How appropriate that I went to Ophelia with the same request today. To my mother? Yeah! What did she say? That I needed to be clearer about my feelings. The king said something similar. He told me I should be more honest, that there was no point in secrecy if it led to mistrust. I've been so accustomed to keeping secrets for so long that I think I've forgotten how to tell the truth the right way. Secrets are comfortable. Keeping a secret makes you feel safe. True. There are less expectation, less disappointment if you keep things from people. Right? All I want is to make you proud of me. Everything I've done to make your life better, to make our life better. And these things I'm keeping from you, I promise I never kept them from you because I don't trust you. I just don't want you to worry about me. That's impossible, Rod. I'm realizing that now. The way I've been acting is selfish. The king made me see that. I step out of Rod's embrace so I can cup his cheeks. Oh, that's so cute. Not selfish so much as selfless, I think. All you ever think about is how to make things easier for me. You ought to think about taking care of yourself too. You told me countless times I don't need to prove myself to be worthy of you, but you're not proud of yourself. Oh. All this time, it was so simple. I kept telling Rod he was good enough, but that means nothing if Rod does not believe it himself. Rod looks at me surprised. Then he smiles a sad smile. No, you're right, but it's just about that. Not about that. I've always wanted to be the best I could be for you because you're you. He gestured at me. You're going to be the queen of Angelo. You're the tambourine bearer. You've worked so hard to be where you are, and it's only fair I match your effort. Wow, what a man. I made myself a prince to be worthy of Viogrica, but it didn't matter, because that was never who I was meant to be. But this, he grasped my hand. I wanted to build this reputation for myself. This time, I wanted magic to give me a clean slate, not an advantage. And the secrets? I really did want to surprise you. I don't mind running myself dry if it means improving, especially in the short run. This is nothing, Yume. I wonder if this is a surprise Seppi was referring to, or if there's more to this than secret sword practice. Rod groans. In the end, the way I handled all of this was very childish. I acknowledge that. I think that's the most mature thing you said all night. Ron flushes, but before I can say anything, I rise to the tip of my toes to plant a kiss on his cheek. Mwah. I'm sorry too. I wish we could have this conversation earlier. But Rod, I hope you know that I am proud of you. You're the most hardworking person I ever met. True that. I did not fall in love with you for your accomplishment. I fell in love with you because of who you are. Rod lets out a deep breath. Suddenly he looks relaxed, at peace. I wrap my arms around him and lean into his chest. Let us try this again. No more secrets. Rod presses a kiss to my forehead. Like that song. I forgot the name of that song. Say you won't let go or something. You won't let go. No more secrets. He pauses. But surprises are okay, but you're not allowed to run yourself to the point of exhaustion, understood? Rod laughs against my hair. Fair enough. He tilts my chin up, and the two of us share another kiss in the quiet of the throne room.